Hi, my name is Laszlo. You've probably heard my story by now. I'm that emergency department nurse who got very sick with COVID-19 back in April. My general condition has declined so rapidly after I have been tested positive that we had to call the ambulance at some point and I was taken into hospital. I was in intensive care unit and unfortunately all the traditional therapies have failed improving my condition. So I had to be put to a deep sleep. I was intubated, I was connected to life supporting devices, and I was even transferred to London to a specialist clinic. The medical prognosis was 40% chances of survival, and we've been told that even if I'm going to survive the treatment, I'm going to spend at least 3 weeks or more on life supporting machines, several weeks afterwards in intensive care, and who knows how long in rehabilitation. Beyond medical treatment, you've joined in prayer and you've asked our almighty and loving Father to heal me and bring me back to life. And there are so many other people from different denominations across the country doing exactly the same thing. And we have learned later that there were hundreds, even thousands of people across different countries and continents, including my home countries, Hungary and Romania, joining in this prayer day after day for several weeks. As a result, in just 7 days, I was disconnected from these life-supporting machines. 5 days later, I was able to leave London. And 9 days later, I was discharged home from Southampton Hospital. The very fact that I'm alive, that I'm feeling well, and all my lab results and clinical follow-ups are saying that I'm healthy is a true miracle. I've learned 3 important lessons through my story. Lesson number 1, God is able. The Bible says in James 1:17 that God the Father is not changing like shifting shadows. Also, Hebrews 13 verse 8 says that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. When Jesus was walking on this earth, he wasn't just simply teaching and preaching the gospel, but he was showing us what the gospel really means in real life. And the Bible is encouraging us and reassuring us over and over again that the same Jesus who was able to do this 2,000 years ago is able to do it today as well. Lesson number 2, God is willing. There is a story in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 8, about a person who is suffering of leprosy and comes to Jesus one day asking him a simple question. Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean. And Jesus replies, I am willing, be clean. And we can clearly see in this story Jesus' character, Jesus' personality, Jesus' attitude towards us. Because despite the fact that he's able to do and heal this sick man from this very infectious disease, deadly disease, he's not just simply able to do it, but he's willing to do it because he's full of mercy and he's full of love. And lesson number 3, prayer is alive and well today. The Bible says in James 5 verse 16 that the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. And prayer is not simply reciting a poem, it's not repeating empty words over and over again. Prayer is more like a conversation with your best friend. And sometimes it might feel like knocking on a door, waiting for that door to be open. Other times it might feel like a warfare. And even if you lose 1 or 2 battles in this warfare, you have to be sure and you need to know that you will win this war. I would like to thank you for your prayers. I would like to thank you for your continuous support. God bless you.